right now. As you know, Ben Simmons wants out. Has said he's not going to report to camp. He's not going to be around. He wants to be traded. And so this hangs over media day and the immediate future of this organization until there's a resolution. Do you have any idea, as we sit here today, what's going to happen with Ben Simmons and the Sixers?
Do I have any idea?
Yeah, why not?
Listen, I don't have any idea. Joel Embiid, Doc Rivers, Elton Brand, nobody in Philadelphia has any idea what's going to happen because this is a very tough situation. Ben doesn't want to come back. He feels like he's been disrespected and wants a fresh start. But he's a major part of what this team does. He's a major part of their fabric. They drafted him number one. They paid him a big-time contract, and now trying to move off of him is very, very hard because of that playoff series, his value is down. It's kind of been damaged. All these GMs, they have TVs, and they got HD TV too, Coach. So they saw what happened in that ATL series where Ben didn't shoot the ball, and he was a non-factor down the stretch. So when you have an asset that you've put so much time and money to, and you're going to have to trade him for pennies on the dollar because he's no longer what you thought he was, that's where the problem comes with Philly. Philly would love to trade Ben if they could get Dame Lillard, but that deal's not out there right now, so they would have to take back a lesser package, and that's why you saw all the Philadelphia teammates of Ben Simmons trying to go to L.A. and recruit him to come back because they can't get a package back that matches what they would lose if they were to trade Ben Simmons today.
Absolutely. So Ben Simmons is I hate the word unique, it's overused, but he's nearly unique in the NBA. There just isn't anybody who plays like him. One of the best defenders in the league, maybe the most versatile defender in the entire league. Great playmaker at 6'10", doesn't shoot the ball. Doesn't want to shoot the ball in a playoff series.
He does in the summertime.
We've seen it. Everybody does in the summertime. As a former president and head coach in this league, how do you evaluate how he works for your team if you find out that there's a chance to make a deal for him?
Well, yeah, look, he's a great player, and I think what happens a lot of times is happening to Ben Simmons is because of one playoff series, he's now become underrated as a player. This guy's a great player, great defender, can make a lot of plays, at least a top 25 player in the NBA. He's become underrated, but he is, as you say, he's not necessarily a fit for everybody. And so you've got to have shooting around him. I think he's truly a point guard, not a power forward. And so if you've already got a point guard, you know, you're not going to bring him in. So he's not a fit for everybody. There's probably only a few teams he goes to.
All right, well, let's bring in someone who may have something to say on this situation. Joel Embiid joins us in the middle of the Simmons drama and on Media Day in Philly. And Joel, thanks for being with us here first and foremost. You know you're going to get asked about this 100 times today. What are your thoughts on what's happening right now as you launch training camp without one of your star players and maybe he'll not be back?
It's a tough situation, but, I'm focused on, winning and making the team better. Every season, I've had, this thing about, wanting to get better. Every single season, add something new to my game, and, that's what I've been doing every year. So I'm looking forward to continue on doing that. And as far as, that whole situation, it is a tough situation. We, as players, we have the freedom to, do what we would like, just like teams also have the option to trade us, whenever they want to. Like I said, it is a tough situation, but, that's not one I would like to be in. But, like I said, I'm focused on the guys that are here. Hopefully that situation gets resolved fast, and because, I love playing with them. We still have a lot of potential. We got close, a few times. We just need to be better. I need to be better personally, for my team. So I'm looking forward to, just be better and just do better.
Joel, with or without Ben, you guys were the second best defensive team in the league last year, but a middle-of-the-pack offensive team. What do you think you guys need to do as a team to become a better offensive team to be a true contender as you hit the playoffs at the end of this year?
I think we just gotta have trust in ourselves. I've always believed this. As good as our defense is, every single year that I've been here, no matter who's on the floor, I've been able to, kind of be, that five, and then obviously I have aspirations to become the defensive player of the year, but I've always been able to, kind of carry the load and, have a pretty good defense around me. So that's not a concern at all. But, offensively, I think, everybody needs to be better. Like I said, I need to be better. I've improved my game so much. And I think one thing that helped me a lot last year was, just become, not necessarily a better shooter, but a playmaker, whether it's, shooting off the dribble. Because as a, I'm going to get the ball all the time, so I need to be able to find different ways, how to score the ball, But a lot of people might have different views on that. They might say, oh, you just need to post up and post up. But the league has become so different in the way that it's hard to just post up every single possession. You need to be able to do something else. But that's where I come in. And then people who say it's probably harder to do as a big man, but everything that I work on is whether it's ball handling, shooting off the dribble. So that's the step I want to make. And those, when I watch the greats, that's what they were able to do. Getting a shot wherever they are on the floor, and that's where I'm trying to go to.
Joel, last year you had an incredible year. I think that was your best year I've seen from you as far as you were in shape, your condition, you were determined, and you were so close in my mind to being the MVP. Some people actually had you as the MVP. Did you use that as motivation this summer? Like, hey, that's something that I want to attain, you were so close to getting that award. I know it's about the championships, but we all, player to player, we know how it is. Sometimes you want to do some things for yourself as well. Was the MVP something that really drove you this summer?
I really want to win. That's what, drives me. Like when you think about it, you don't win MVP if you don't win games. So it always goes back to winning. So that's the thing that I'm focused on. And like you said, I came pretty close last year, and, congrats to, Jokic for winning it. I was disappointed I didn't, but, it's also good to see, another big win it. And, as you see the last couple of years, you got to have, a great big man on your team to be able to win. So I'm happy that he did so. And, if I could have played, the key with me is just, staying healthy, and which I've been able to, here and there, I will have, one thing that will keep me out for 2 weeks, but, never longer than that. So I think the thing with me this summer was, taking care of my body and improving my game, whether it's, shooting more threes, shooting off the dribble, basically just playing like a guard, basically, because that's when I'm going to be needed to. Because at times when you look at the playoffs, like, it's hard. Like, you got to find different ways to score the ball. Like, you can't just post up every single possession. And, I'm on a team where, that's what I have to do. And, I'm ready to do that.
Hey, back to the Ben Simmons situation here for a moment. Daryl Morey a few minutes ago said he used the word hope, as in I hope we can convince him that this is the place for him to play. Doc Rivers has been saying basically the same thing. And if I heard you correctly, you said, I love playing with him just a few minutes ago. Do you have a role to play in trying to convince Ben that Philadelphia should be his NBA home? And have you spoken to him about it?
He knows it. When you look at the previous years, what we've been able to do, obviously we haven't won anything, so it might not even mean anything. But, in the regular season, what we've been able to do, speaks for itself. So I think it's all about, all of us, getting over the hump. Whether it's you got to look at yourself in the mirror, like, after the playoffs was over and we lost, I just kind of looked at myself and, I looked at ways, how much I could get better. What I can do to help the team, whether it's, shooting, spacing, and then you also adapt based on, the guys around there, man. I've been playing with them, for a long time now that, I know that, when he has the ball in transition, you gotta give him space. And, that's, I've sacrificed my game to kind of, allow him to do that because that's what he's good at. So same thing goes for him. You gotta look at yourself. You gotta find ways to get better. And I think he wants to, but he just gotta apply in the game.
All right, Joel, thanks for the time. Congratulations on the contract extension this summer, and good luck with sorting this all out and the season ahead.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Joel Embiid with us there. And if I caught all that correctly, I never heard him say that he spoke to Ben Simmons.
Yeah, he didn't say that. Whether he has or not, well, we don't know. It seems like Ben Simmons didn't want to talk to any of his teammates, or at least not meet with any of them.
That's interesting to me, because I think that things get resolved